J.W. Johnson, it's a pleasure. First time I ever met you was at Joe Thomas, who we were just talking about, the Hall of Fame induction. You were on the floor down there at the stadium there in Canton, Ohio. It's a pleasure to come on the Here We Go Brownies podcast.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Heard a lot of great things about the show.
Yeah, so less than a couple weeks from the draft.
Yep.
I appreciate the Browns are a little mysterious. We don't know what we're doing with that sixth pick, which is what we kind of want.
Yep.
Big fan of Todd Monken. I just want you to talk a little bit about Todd Monken. Love the guy. He's very fresh. You can tell he's no-nonsense football kind of guy. So if you want to talk about him, and then a little bit about the draft.
Yeah, sure. Thanks for having me. Good to be here today. And obviously, good thanks to the Greenies and the Great Lakes Sports Card Show for putting this on. So great event. And my boys are here having a lot of fun.
I hear they're in there buying all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, selling more, hopefully more than buying.
There you go.
But, it brings back great memories as I was a collector as a kid. So great to be here and pleasure to be on here. Yeah, Todd's been great. We're really excited about Todd and the staff that he's put together. And, I think people will see and have heard in some of his press conferences and things. And, he's very authentic. He's very genuine. He's not going to sugarcoat anything. He's going to tell you how he feels. And I think the players are going to really appreciate that. And he's going to build great relationships with the players, but he's also going to be very demanding of them and say, hey, everything we're doing is about winning football, and we don't want anything to get in the way of winning football is one of his messages.
Accountability.
And so I think with him saying that, and the guys are buying into it. Obviously, a lot of guys are here, some guys aren't, but so far the first phase has gone pretty well.
Yeah, I know. It's his first chance at head coaching, right? And I always say, anytime you get the job of your life, you take it really seriously. It seems like he's taking it really seriously. And my question for you is, you go through that first round, that second round, that third round of interviewing him. What was your biggest surprise once he was in the building that you didn't get in that interview process?
Yeah, listen, I think Todd's got a great sense of humor, and sometimes it's hard to kind of see what is he being serious, when's he joking around, but I think he just realized his intensity and his passion and his love for football. He's a coach's kid. He's been around it his whole life. All he knows and cares about is football and winning football, and that's what we want. As a being part of the ownership group and a fan, we all want to win, and not winning is frustrating in the last couple seasons, and we appreciate our fan base for sticking with us. But I think Todd realizes that winning is all that matters. And I think another thing he says with the guys is we're treating every day like it's 4th and 1, right? So we got to go execute. We got to get that first down. We got to keep moving the chains. And so we're excited about what he can bring to the offense, what he can bring to the entire team. And again, I think the staff that he's put together has been outstanding.
Well, and I always say, winning fixes everything, right?
Sure.
Winning formula, winning culture. The Browns got most of their draft picks back this year and then some.
Yep.
Obviously with the 6th and the 24th pick, can fill some of those needs that we already did. By the way, I think Andrew Berry's done a great job already with the offensive line and free agency.
Sure.
Filling some of those gaps that we knew we had to fix. But as we look at the 6th and 24th pick, how do you kind of manage that? You can trade down. There's a lot you can do with having a little bit of control there.
Yeah, so listen, obviously we feel like it's a pretty good draft. We still know we need some needs potentially at O-line, and we'll see what happens at tackle. There's a lot of good prospects out there. And then obviously, I think we still need to add to the receiver room. Depending on whether that's at 6 or 24 or, at 39. Right. So I think it's a deep class in certain regards. Obviously, we've got, about 12 days, I think, give or take, until the draft, which is kind of hard to believe.
I'm surprised you're out here on a...
Well, next weekend we're working, unfortunately, so this is the one weekend I get.
This is your weekend to get away before it's all heads down.
Exactly. So, listen, I think Andrew and his team have done a really good job. They've done prepping, being ready to go. We're going to start doing more scenario planning and everything that we need to think through, and, whether we stay put at 6, are there opportunities to move back? What does that look like? So we still think we'll get a really good player, whether we're at 6 or who knows where we are.
Right.
So we feel good. We've got a lot of optionality, and we're excited about the draft, and I think we'll add some either some starters or some guys that are to be able to help contribute for the football team in the future.
Well, I know from a fan's perspective, we love how that draft turned out last year.
It's a hell of a class.
And you just
never
never know,
keep going, right?
Until you get there. But I appreciate what you guys are doing. I'm excited. I'm going to the draft.
Fun. Have a good time. Cheer on the Brownies up there.
Hey, we're in Pittsburgh, right?
Yeah,
we got to raise it up a little bit there and do some, we got to show, we got to support, right? We got to show we're out there. But hey, I appreciate you coming on today.
Thanks.
It's an honor. I love what you're doing with the team, and I
Well.
know you want to go catch up with Joe Thomas.
Yeah, it's
before he
all
sneaks
good. Well,
out of
we
here.
appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for spreading good word, and,
Yeah.
and to all our fans out there, we're doing everything we can to bring a winning team to the city and this state, and we appreciate you sticking with us, and we're going to get there. Promise you that.
I appreciate you.
Thank you, guys.
Go Browns.
Cheers.
Welcome to the following presentation of the Hall of Fame Network.